Hello, everyone, and this is Group E's Week 13 presentation. Our question was Section 7, or Chapter 7, Section 38, or Question 38, and it reads Some people who consider themselves capable of distinguishing reliable information from unreliable information on the web are concerned that most ordinary people are not educated, experienced, or sophisticated enough to do so. They are likely to believe lies, they might follow dangerous medical or financial advice, and so on. How serious of a problem do you believe this is? How might this be addressed? This is a very serious issue, as many people are technology illiterate and don't know how to protect themselves against threats that may occur while they are on illegitimate websites. They might find themselves falling into pyramid schemes, falsely donating to charities that are actually someone just stealing your credit card information to later take their identity. The websites could also be silently installing a virus in the background on their computer. One prime example of false information, although it's getting better, is Wikipedia. Wikipedia allows anyone to edit any page and sometimes create new ones. This website has become the base for most people's knowledge. Although the website can be helpful, it's only good for a brief overview of the material and can have wrong information at times. There's also a lot of other examples out there. Most of them they'll just be websites that disguise themselves as professional, and while they are actually not, and with a slight bit of research, you'll be able to find out otherwise. How might this be addressed? It's very important to inform users who may not have such experienced background in the web on how to use in web use on how to validate their sources and websites they use. Free online courses would be one solution to this. Courses that teach you various ways to check to see if a website you are doing business on slash accessing is not simply a scam. These same courses would also teach you how various other web elements come into play, like cookies, which will teach them how to better understand how saving their passwords, credit card information, and etc. works. Word of mouth is also a good way of teaching those who may not be as knowledgeable. Most modern kids have a fairly good understanding of how the web works and can teach their parents good basic rules to follow while surfing the web, i.e., don't click on random links that people post, always remain skeptical when talking to someone about random business opportunities, fact check things by using Snopes, etc. Another good way to solve this problem is by improving whatever virus protection software they have and learning by trial and error. Most kids start off using the web with hardly any knowledge and only learn about the web by doing just that, using the web. By having effective virus protection software, you can minimize the risk of learning by trial and error. Overall, approaching internet use with a lack of insight into its inner workings is a very serious issue. Misinformation runs rampant on the web, and it takes a while to become completely adjusted to being properly skeptical to the things you see and read. Most people who are uninformed may fall victim to an online pyramid scheme or neglect to check if the details on Wikipedia articles are fabricated or not. Just like in real life, people may experience this in some way in order to become attuned to the tricks people try to pull on you. There are several ways we can prepare others for web use, including online courses which would teach people to protect their private information, fact check sources, and check websites for their credibility. Word of mouth, which is simply passing along useful tips to others you know on how to carefully utilize the web. And the most brutal but effective, simply allowing people to learn from experience, with a safety net involved, of course, like excellent virus protection software, which will warn you what sites may contain harmful viruses or misinformation. Thank you for listening.